والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه وأهل بيته أجمعين وبعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وآت ذا القربى حقه والمسكين وابن السبيل ولا تبذر تبذيرا إن المبذرين كانوا إخوان الشياطين وكان الشيطان لربه كفورا صدق الله العظيم. وقال النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام فراش للرجل وفراش لامرأته والثالث للضيف والرابع للشيطان. رواه مسلم في اللباس والزينة أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. حضرت مفتي عزیز الرحمن صاحب دامت برکاتہ مفتی اعظم مہاراشٹر جناب مولانا محمد شاہد صاحب امام مسجد مرکزل معارف، جناب مولانا عتیق صاحب برانچ انچارج Markazul and convener of today's program, and dear all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. One of the characteristic features of Islam is that it is comprehensive and complete, because it is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the absolute and complete. So as He is complete, so is His religion. Islam addresses every need of mankind and generates guts in mankind to overcome all the challenges of this life. Islam doesn't teach only how to perform salah, how to pay zakat. Rather, it teaches all that a man needs. Accordingly, one of the teachings of Islam is moderation in everything, even in ibadah. But today, not to lengthen the talk, I stick to the topic of religious and worldly detriments of extravagance. But before that, it sounds good to have a glance at the extraordinary significance of wealth in Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Nisa, ayah 5, وَلَا تُؤْتُوا السُّفَهَاءَ أَمْوَالَكُمُ الَّتِي جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ قِيَامًا. And don't give the evil-minded your property, which He has made a source of support, a means of support for you. This ayah indicates the extraordinary value and unparalleled necessity and dignity of wealth, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala declared this wealth as a means of life in this world and gave an honorable title of qiyam. جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لَكُمْ قِيَامًا. The meaning of the qiyam, explained by Allama Qurtubi rahimahullah, is the person who runs the family, fulfills its needs, and maintains its prestige. He says, explaining this word قيام التي جعل الله لكم قياما أي لمعاشكم وصلاح دينكم. القيام والقوام ما يقيمك بمعنى، يقال فلان قيام بيته وقوام أهله، وهو الذي يقيم شأنه أن يصلح. The other meaning of this word qiyam is the thing on which survival, prosperity, and dignity of a family relies. This is the core of the explanations by the scholars of Madinah Munawwara, Kufa, as well as Imam Kasai, Imam Farra, and Imam Akhbash in the light of different pillars of this word qiyam. Yes, brother, it is wealth and property which defends and protection also grants a believer the rank of martyrdom, shahada. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is reported to have said, "Man qutila duna malihi fahuwa shaheed." Whosoever is killed while protecting his property is martyr. Bukhari Sharif, Kitab al-Mazalim, Babu man qatala duna malihi. Yes, it is valid, in which jealousy would have been lawful in Islam if it were in Islam. It is mentioned in Bukhari Sharif itself, Kitab al-Fadail al-Quran, Babu Iqtibat Sahib al-Quran. However, brothers, money or any other wealth which we possess in this world is in power. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone is its honor. He made us his deputies in this world, in the wealth which He gave, declaring our status of being His deputies in this world, in His wealth. He says in Surah Hadith, ayah number 7, آمنوا بالله ورسوله وأنفقوا مما جعلكم مستخلفين فيه فالذين آمنوا منكم وأنفقوا لهم أجر كبير. Believing Allah and the Messenger, and spend out of that in which He has appointed you as deputies. So for those of you who have believed and spent, there is a big reward. And the same conception is mentioned in Surah Fatir, ayah number 3, as well as in Surah Hud, ayah number 61. So it means that the wealth, the property, money which we spend here, use here, is not ours. We can't use it, whatever, and however we want, we wish. But we have to spend it as per the instructions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because we are the deputies only. However, one's use of his wealth for himself beyond his need or capacity, or for the others beyond their need or his capacity, is extravagant. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is referred to as saying, فراش للرجل وفراش لامرأته والثالث للضيف والرابع للشيطان. أخرجه مسلم في اللباس والزينة. One bed is for the man himself, the other is for his wife, and the third is for the guest, and the fourth is for the saddle. I would like to repeat it. The definition of extravagance. One's Now let's have a glance. That's how Islam is the extravagance. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Bani Israel, ayah number 29, وَلَا تَجْعَلْ يَدَكَ مَغْلُولَةً إِلَىٰ عُنُقِكَ وَلَا تَبْسُطْهَا كُلَّ الْبَسْطِ فَتَقْعُدَ مَلُومًا مَحْسُورًا. And don't keep your hand tied to your neck, nor extend it to full extent, lest you should be sitting reproached empty-handed. As well as telling one of the key attributes of the people of Jannah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Furqan, ayah number 67, وَالَّذِينَ إِذَا أَنفَقُوا لَمْ يُسْرِفُوا وَلَمْ يَقْتُرُوا وَكَانَ بَيْنَ ذَلِكَ قَوَامًا. And those who, when they spend, are neither extravagant nor miserly. It is moderate in between. It is notable that, alhamdulillah, most of the practicing Muslims are not extravagant with their wealth, neither in the affairs which can be categorized as worldly affairs, nor in the affairs which are religious. But some of practicing Muslims do commit extravagance in the affairs which are religious. But believe me, brothers, Islam doesn't like extravagance at all, neither in worldly affairs nor in religious. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Bani Israel, inspiring to expand on relatives and needy. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is inspiring to expand on relatives and needy. But He is strictly prohibiting extravagance. He says in Surah Bani Israel, ayah number 26 and 27, وَآتِ ذَا الْقُرْبَى حَقَّهُ وَالْمِسْكِينَ وَابْنَ السَّبِيلِ وَلَا تُبَذِّرْ تَبْذِيرًا إِنَّ الْمُبَذِّرِينَ كَانُوا إِخْوَانَ الشَّيَاطِينِ وَكَانَ الشَّيْطَانُ لِرَبِّهِ كَفُورًا. And give the relative his rights, and the needy, and the traveler, and don't squander. Surely, squanders are brothers to Satan, and the Satan is very ungrateful to his Lord. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Baqarah, ayah 143, وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا لِتَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ عَلَى النَّاسِ وَيَكُونَ الرَّسُولُ عَلَيْكُمْ شَهِيدًا. When the people were objecting, raising questions after Tahmil al-Qibla, after the Kaaba was made, the Qibla of Muslims, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, it is your honor, it is your feature that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made Kaaba your Qibla. And that is not a singular, only one feature of yours. But He also has given you so many features. وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا. And in the same way, He made you a moderate ummah. لِتَكُونُوا شُهَدَاءَ عَلَى النَّاسِ. So that you should be witnesses for the people. وَيَكُونَ الرَّسُولُ عَلَيْكُمْ شَهِيدًا. And the messenger will be a witness to you. In this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala declares subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the honorable title of moderate ummah and gave us moderate religion, complete moderate religion. We moderate ummah should also be moderate in our every action and every instant. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is reported to have allowed Sayyidina Sa'd ibn Abi Waqqas radiyallahu anhu to will only 1/3 part of his wealth, saying that it is also too much to do wasiyah. You know this action as wasiyah. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that you can fill the other your wealth only if 1/3, and it is also too much. And he says, إنك أن تدع ورثتك أغنياء خير من أن تدعهم عالة. It is better for you to leave your inheritors wealthy than to leave them poor, begging the people. Brothers, about the extravagance with our collective, private and public wealth, we must remember that it is not extravagance only. Rather, it is misuse and exploitation of wealth, public wealth. And public wealth, if we commit exploitation, then it is not forgiven by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is only forgiven by the public, while all the affected and concerned people are sometimes not accessible. So where to find them to seek their excuse and their forgiveness? And also, very, 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 very great matter. A matter of great, great concern and big, big worry is that this extravagance on one hand causes many people huge amount of misery, even the loss of their life. Why? Due to excessive consumption of food and other things. And on the other hand, it causes many others the same due to the lack of and the shortage of food and other necessary means of life. In both the two cases, extravagance is responsible. Dear brothers, please listen carefully. It is proud and arrogant extravagance which sometimes prompts a man to reach the extent where he becomes the opponent of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, his own Lord and the Lord of the world. And he considers himself his partner or even more powerful than him. He starts subjecting the slaves of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to his personal brutality, and he tries to subjugate them to his personal slavery. Then what happens? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala catches his slave. Please cast your minds back to the horrible history of Fir'aun, Qarun, and people like these, and read it in the glorious Quran in detail. Then introspect, what was the result? At last, believers, for a believer, the most detrimental and the most disastrous aspect of extravagance is that extravagance, consciously or unconsciously, slowly but steadily drag the man in poverty. And poverty is likely to turn into disbelief, kufr. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in his poem would say, كاد الفقر أن يكون كفرا. الدعاء للطبراني. Poverty is likely to turn into kufr. But here is a difference. The poverty which a believer meets with due to his own extravagance is more horrible than the poverty by birth, because he is the cause. So brothers, let's understand and make some intention not to be extravagant, even to the religious occasions. Even on the occasion which we are going through, the occasion of Qurbani and Al-Adha. Here, the first responsibility is that we have to identify first who are the people, how many members of the family are such upon them Qurbani is necessary. After the identification, we have to think that what is the moderate way. If it is moderate, to take by small animals like goats and its other kinds, then take it. Or if it is getting inflation is going on, then we have to think time and again. Then what is moderate way? We can have moderate shares in big animals also. About this we can consult inshallah the speech that Mufti Sahib also. May Allah give us tawfiq to enjoy moderation in every measure, especially in the use of our wealth, whether it is individual or collective, and protect ourselves and the entire humanity from the poverty which can plant even a single seed of kufr.